Welcome to the GLAC studio. This is gomathisivasankaran, founder CEO, the guiding light art company building bright futures through art. Today, many people across the globe are celebrating Mahashivaratri. This is an event that is connected to Hindu tradition, but then there is a background to it that's more scientific in nature, and I would like to touch upon that. Before we get started, I would like to just give an overview of where I am. You see me in my studio, and I am seated on the floor today on my yoga mat. I have the painting that I made of Shivalingam. This is the linga form of Lord Shiva. And this is Dancing Ganesha that I'm still working on. He is ready, but then there are certain areas that need to be finished up. Unlike other celebration videos where you see many things already put up here, I haven't started yet. This celebration particularly is connected to the evening rather than the morning of the day. It starts somewhere around 6 o'clock, so that's when I get ready. So we are not going to do a prayer event now. We're just going to discuss what this Shivaratri is all about. Shivaratri is a day that is happening once in a month, one day before the no moon day. So it could happen 12 times in a year. But the one that happens somewhere in the March month is the one that's more powerful. That's why it's called Mahashivaratri. Now, why is it more powerful? It is when, naturally, there is a huge energy surge across the globe, especially in the northern hemisphere of the globe. And this is potentially useful for any living being that has a possibility of placing the spine straight like the way we can, humans can. So this is a good way to just potentially grab those good energies that are spreading across the globe, especially tonight. How do we use this? When I was a child, I used to think of Mahashivaratri as the day when people get to watch more movies. Just so that we are not sleeping off, it was a habit that people played movies, especially religious movies or something interesting so that people are seated. No, that's not the fact. You don't need to watch a movie. You don't need to do anything particular. You can do anything that you love to do. Do something positive, but just stay seated like this on the floor or somewhere comfortably, spine erect, so that you can smile, of course, and breathe normally, comfortably, fully in and out. So that's more than enough for tonight. So you're going to catch up all the good energies coming up. Now, you might say, oh, I don't live in the northern hemisphere, so there's nothing for me. Well, you are right. But then this is any which ways a good habit to try once in a while, just to be seated on the floor and have a spine erect, chin down, a deep breath in and a breath out. Nothing else could do better. So it's a nice thing to do. And what I'm going to do now is to say Om 3 times, and I will also end it with a very small prayer right now. We will do the prayer whole night, but we're not recording that. So it's just the small little prayer and 3 Om. And when we do the Om, it also combines with this usage of spinal cord, spine erect, no tightening of the body, just being relaxed. Maybe you can sway around. If you don't feel comfortable being seated on the floor, you can always use something like this, a cushion to place on the floor and then be seated. Just experiment with yourself, and one day it will all come very nice like this. So all we are going to do is just relax. Deep breath in and out. Wow. Nothing else to do, nowhere to go all day, all evening, seated and deep breath in and out. So now, when we do the in, deep breath in, we are checking that, okay, it's the tummy that is filled in, the chest is filled in, neck and tip of the nose. You fill it in fully. When you take out this from the mouth, the breath comes out of the mouth. It's just that you're going to focus that sound comes. Ah sound starts from the tummy. The oo sound starts from the chest area. And the is from the throat area. So you're doing this. Deep breath in. That's it. So just a relaxed breath in and out. Maybe you can skip the om and just try it without any sound. Just breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. That could be a very interesting thing to try tonight. There's one short prayer that we will do. If you know this, you can say it along with me. Otherwise, just listen. Om Bhavasya Mahadevaya Namaha. Om Sarvasya Mahadevaya Namaha. Om Ishanaya Mahadevaya Namaha. Om Pasupate Mahadevaya Namaha. Om Rudraya Mahadevaya Namaha. Om Ukaraya Mahadevaya Namaha. Om Bhimaya Mahadevaya Namaha. Om Mahade Mahadevaya Namaha. Om Bhavasya Devasya Patniye Namaha. This was the short prayer for Lord Shiva. I grew up in an atmosphere where many religions, following and celebrating many religions was possible, and I feel so happy that my parents gave that treasure to me. So I would also like to read up a little from Jesus Calling. Let's see what's there for today. So this is a book where there are verses from the Bible that's picked up and written in a way that it feels like Lord Jesus is talking to us. So I am picking up today is March 11th, so I'm just picking up what is there for today and reading out to you. Walk by faith, not by sight. As you take steps of faith, depending on me, I will show you how much I can do for you. If you live your life too safely, you will never know the thrill of seeing me work through you. When I gave you my spirit, I empowered you to live beyond your natural ability and strength. That is why it is so wrong to measure your energy level against the challenges ahead of you. The issue is not your strength, but mine, which is limitless. By walking close to me, you can accomplish my purposes in my strength. For we walk by faith, not by sight. Corinthians 5:7. Since we live by the Spirit, let us keep in step with the Spirit. Galatians 5:25. So wherever you see the word me uttered. So we imagine that it is God speaking through. In yogic form, we always call the meridians in our body as chakras. There is one important meridian right in the temple of our body, and that tends to open up more when such energies surge across the globe, as tonight what is to come. So this is also when this chakra, Ajna chakra, it's called Ajna chakra in yogic, which opens up, and when it opens up, meaning it doesn't break open, it is just that you are tapping in to wisdom. So we live in an information age where we can just Google anything and find out. There is information, and it is vital, and we move a little bit above from the level of information to knowledge, seeking knowledge, and possibly aspire that we will step up a little above to go on into the wisdom, and maybe we get a little more of wisdom tonight. Let's see. Like I say always, the way we celebrate things across the globe is never the same. You might definitely find very different perspectives and views, and that's perfectly fine. I'm just sharing what I know. If you liked it, if you have any comments, you're welcome to write up and share your comments, your thoughts with me. Hope you liked the short explanation, and maybe you want to try something tonight. Enjoy the Mahashivaratri. Let all the positive energy surge in within you, and the third eye open up